Hello.
Hey.
I do believe we are live.
I know.
Welcome.
I always feel so awkward because I don't want to talk when you do.
I know it's so
I
hard.
don't
We
want
talk
to
over
talk
each other.
over you.
I talk over you all the time. I literally do, but that's okay.
That's crazy.
I don't know. We don't know what we're doing yet today. We were having a conversation earlier, and I thought this might be something to talk about, which was there goes my brain. Oh, I was working. I was doing some energy work with Joel. Yeah, Joel's cat. I was doing some energy work with Joel's cat, and it's about his teeth. So I was doing that, and I realized that my tooth that has been bothering me was feeling better. And I'm like, why do we only get the benefits when we're doing something on someone else? Like, why? Like, because Joelle said, yeah, like every time I have a session, I feel so much better. And I'm like, why can we not work on ourselves? We can, don't get me wrong, perfectly capable, but why don't we?
I don't know. It's so weird. I never think about doing it. The minute you say, "Oh God, something that's feeling good," I'm like, "All right, I'm sending it," but I don't do it for myself at all.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, and I do find that a lot of healers, whatever, have that same problem. Like, we don't even think to do it on ourselves, which is really a bad thing.
Right.
We've got to get that in. Like, why not? So I'm always like,
sorry. That was me.
Was that you? Joelle, I gave Joelle access to my account. So now she also has control. So she might be pushing things.
Well, I was like, oh shit, the comment box is hidden. That's not the comment box.
It is definitely not the comment box. Okay.
Sorry.
So
we're awkward.
I don't know. I had a thought that maybe we could channel something that would help us with that. Do we want to do that? I don't know. We literally talk to our guides every time before we do this, and they're like, "Yeah, just wing it."
They don't give us any. Right. They want us to be awkward.
Nothing. They're like, nah. I don't know why, but I'm really pulled to the dragons. So I think I might see. Is there? I don't know. Moving my whole desk. Let's see if there's one that comes out. Is there something that could talk to us about this subject or something else? Nothing's coming up. I'm pretty sure
I'm looking at my decks trying to find one that'll jump out, but
so we're missing
maybe the unicorns.
I know. Well, I was looking at that too. I feel like Mother Mary might be present. Maybe that's someone we tune into and ask about it. Well, let me give it a shot. I think Mother Mary. Is that who it is? Yeah. Okay, let's see if she has a message for us about why or how we can kind of overcome that block. Because I think it's a block, really, for a lot of us that we don't consider ourselves in the same way we consider others. So let's see if she can tell us something. Give me a second and we will try.
That makes sense.
Right? I think it does too. Yes, we like this topic. We feel that you could use some clearing, maybe, for some healing, for the block to self-love, self-care. Most healers are in a service to others energy. As they expand and they grow and they shift and they change, it becomes less cognitive that you might need some of the same healings that you offer others. You are just not seeing the whole picture and how you are part of that. So we ask for you to make an effort. It needs to become a habit for you all in order to bring that in. But as you know, when you work on others, you also receive the benefits. And this is what you guys are noticing today with your working on King and his issues and how it is helping you. And these are not accidents. You need to run energy on your issues. And so we have Joelle ask you to run energy on the cat's similar issue. So this will help you. But it would be much easier if you all would just make the effort to self-care in the deepest ways. So let's offer a clearing and a clearing of blocks and a healing attunement to being open to self-healing and self-love. I will do that now. Yakatatos yatatasko yatata. Yana sayakatosho yayaskiatatasoyanana. Yaya nasokatotoshiyayasa. Shiakataya nasa. Wayakataya niana. Yikatashikatas. Yikatashikatash. Hayanaskototoyanaskiananaso. And a little dose of that love that you also deserve. Yana soyakatas yana sayakatoto yana hiayakatai yayasya. Okay. I guess that was nice. Her message to us.
And that makes sense because we're not used to having compassion for ourselves either.
No, and I know from my life, there's not been a lot of compassion from others either necessarily, not through my younger years. So, it feels kind of foreign. So
yeah. And me, I'm so used to taking care of other people. There's like, oh, I don't have time for myself. Let me do this, do that. But I am getting somewhat better with resting but when it comes to doing my self-healing, it's like, I just.
Well, that kind of happens, I think, to women when we become a mother, right?
Yeah.
We put all into that. A lot of us put all into that, and we forget the other aspects, right? And we then slowly grow away from that, and we just continue giving because it's so much easier.
Right.
And that happens. Okay, awkward moment.
Right.
Do you have a deck you want to pull from? I don't see comments. I can
pull from the unicorn. Let's see what jumps through from them. I hadn't used the unicorns in a little bit.
I know. I was looking at them this morning too. But for some reason, I grabbed the dragon.
Glasses on. Ooh, that one's pretty. Cosmic Diamond.
Ooh, Cosmic Diamond.
Spread hope and joy. Illuminate the world. Well, does that mean we're spreading joy with our awkwardness?
Well, we're absolutely attempting to do so.
We're trying, y'all. We're trying.
We just want to have some fun.
Okay. Ooh, that's Archangel Gabriel. I was just reading a little bit in the book, because I don't know a lot about that. When you receive this card, your unicorn and Archangel Gabriel will place a cosmic diamond over your energy fields to purify you and raise your light levels. Ooh.
Yes, please.
Right. This card is of higher service, and you are asked to use the cosmic diamond illuminated with unicorn energy to help others in the world. Ask Archangel Gabriel and your unicorn to place it over those individuals, communities, or even countries that are bewildered and seeking clarity.
Nice.
That's cool. Wherever you send it, ask your unicorn to illuminate it so that it glitters with 1,000 rainbows to bring new optimism to the world. Ooh, that's pretty.
I like it.
Let's see.
You gonna
See if
channel
I
them, see
can.
what they say?
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. If I can, my mind is like, ooh.
You'll be okay. Deep breath.
Yeah. I think it's Gabriel wanting to come through, not a unicorn.
Yeah. It's quite a bit of energy. I can feel it. My ears are killing me.
Yes, it is Gabriel. And yes, you two are shining lights in this world. You may not believe it, but yes, you are. Even on the days when you feel like you aren't, keep doing what you are doing now with this show. And you can call on me and the unicorns and place us wherever to shine the diamond light and help those who need the light, which is many places right now. You can even place it over yourselves when you have feelings of unworthiness or need more clarity. We are here always. Do not feel that you are unworthy. You too are bright like diamonds. Always remember that. Whew, okay.
Well, that's nice.
I like that.
Right. My mind went, he's like, you both are bright like diamonds. I'm
Oh.
like, whether we want to be or not. So
Sometimes
silly.
I feel like a lump of coal, but
Yeah, it's just part of the experience, just part of the
yeah.
human thing, Sorry, there's someone's here. I don't know. I'm not positive if it's still Mother Mary or it's a lot of energy. So when there's something close by or high vibe that's really close, I get tiny mini pops in my ears, like upward movement energy and ears.
Ooh.
But I'm not sure who it is. Is it Gabriel? No.
I don't know why I can't keep people in on the lives like I do when I'm doing my recordings in the mornings. When I do them for my videos.
Yeah.
It's weird. Because today, who did I pull through today? I don't even remember who I pulled through today. Who was it? Oh, the Venetian Council thing. It was a guy, Hothar, something like that was the name I got.
Wow.
That video is 13 minutes long.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, my God. No, I wasn't channeling him the whole time, but
yeah.
it was like.
I think some of it is that we're not used to this. It's just a little
being
awkward.
Live,
so,
and I can restart it if I have to.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So here I think that we probably put some pressure on, doing things right.
That makes sense.
So that's, that's pretty normal at this stage of the game because, we haven't been doing this that long.
Yeah.
But, we'll get over it and figure it out. I was hoping we'd have someone who wanted.
Yeah. Maybe they're just taking it easy on us today since we're both kind of blah.
Yeah. And the energies have been a little weird lately. So I'm not really sure.
Oh, I'll bring in my fairies.
I know. I kind of think I pulled Rachel's deck down, the Elemental Magic and
Yeah.
Manifestation earlier, so maybe that's where we need to go. I think I've been
Yeah.
smelling the fairies because
Really.
every time I ask you, why am I smelling grass and dirt?
That's what I got. Remember, you texted me, and that's all I heard was fairies.
And I'm in Arizona. We don't have grass and dirt. I mean, we dirt, but
Yeah.
we don't have grass. Like there's no one mowing lawns or any grass
Right.
happening here. So it's blatantly something, right?
Yeah. But it was so funny because as soon as you sent me that text, I mean, it was just like that. Fairies.
Fairies, it's a fairy. Hello.
I'm like sitting here laughing. I'm like, oh Lord,
Hello.
y'all are all over, aren't you?
Yeah, and I am naturally like I ignore spirits, and I like
Right.
I just like, man, I wonder what that is. I don't dig into it when it's
Yeah.
about me.
Right.
Same issue, right? It's the same issue as not running the energy. I
Yeah.
don't. And the card I just got out of her desk is Adventure. Khaki Amethyst Fairy.
Oh, cool.
So that's interesting. Maybe the Amethyst Fairy has something to say. Khaki. I'll see if we can channel Khaki real quick. I've been waiting. That's what I'm hearing. I've been waiting. I'm waiting. Oh, see if we can get a good connection through. Try to come in. Sorry, I'm like experiencing the energy. Okay, stop it. All right,
sorry.
what do you have to say? Hello, hello. I have been waiting. We have been waiting. We really would like to spend some time with you. Yes, you have been smelling different scents because that is one of the ways that we have to get your attention, as to allow you to get a scent. It makes you curious, and it's teaching you that your clair is opening more, and that it isn't always just a negative energy that is coming to you when you have smells. So we're assisting in teaching you how to use this clair, and we're very excited to be doing so, and we would really like you to join us in teaching you. So please spend some time with us. What I will say in general today is that the fae, the fairies, all of the elements, we all are very eager to work with many of you. Many of you who will see this video, we really would love for you to connect to us and spend some time with us in whatever capacity you can. We are helpers, and we would like to assist you all in many ways, in ways that you may need. So if you would all feel drawn to the fae, to the fairies, to whatever, please open to us and allow us to come through and be part of your journey now. But we are here. We are helpful, and we are happy to bring some magic into your world. So that is what I wanted to say today. Thank you.
I love working with the fairies. Their energy is just so.
Yeah, their energy is so like, if you are not feeling happy and you can connect, the fairies are so happy and flitty and
Just
magical feeling. It totally like shifts the mood. Sometimes it's hard to channel them because I want to laugh.
Right. Well, they just make you so happy, and it's hard not to.
They
And
do. They do. I think
so
that's one of the
funny.
things. Sorry.
Oh no! I just say it's funny how they come in, because like a couple years ago, my whole life I've hated ferns. I could not stand ferns. like, oh God, they're gross. All of a sudden, when I started like kind of working, first started,
Yeah.
I went and bought 4 ferns for my front
Yeah.
porch. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, they
Yeah.
wanted me to do that. And
Yeah.
I put my little crystals in there for them. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's, yeah. And
And if if y'all want a way to connect, this
oh,
is Rachel's deck, Rachel
absolutely.
Chamness. It's Elemental Magic Manifestation. It's been a really good deck for me
Oh,
because I hadn't connected to any fairies or any
yeah.
of that, right? And I'm actually very earthy, so it's kind of funny that I haven't. I used to go out and
Yeah.
talk to the birds and stuff like that, but I had never really connected into any of these beings that she has these cards, and they've been really helpful,
Oh,
uh,
yeah.
really helpful.
They're
If I
so
would
easy to
just get it,
connect to. And
yeah,
I love how when you get in the book, you don't have to go through a lot of BS to get to the actual message. It's just right there.
yeah,
Not that I mind, but some of them, when you go pages and pages before you get to the actual, it's like,
yeah.
oh, come on.
Yeah, there's some decks you can't use to really
Yeah.
easily quick read, but this
Yeah.
deck you can get a good deep reading from it,
Oh,
or
yeah.
you can, get a quick gist about, how it's applying to someone. So I like
Yeah.
that about it. It's one of my favorite things,
Right. I love it. Well,
and it's great
I
info.
got, naturally, I'm not surprised by this one. Trust your intuition, Whirly. And I love it because I saw
Mhm.
an article where they had a narwhal showed up off the coast of Oregon for the first time in
Oh,
years.
really?
And I was like, oh, that's so cool. But yeah, and every time I see them, all I can hear is that song in my head. And I'm not going to sing it because I don't want to
No,
hear it
please
all
don't.
day long. Huh?
No, please don't. Do not put songs in our heads. None of us need that right now. Please.
Yeah, because I, even though I've been doing this as long as I still don't trust my intuition, and I know it's for me.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're getting better. And it's
Yeah,
practice, and it's
I
just a
am.
matter of being cognizant that you're,
Oh
um,
yeah,
you
I
know,
am. And it's like, even before I started on this journey, my intuition was uncanny. No,
yeah,
I just didn't realize it. But
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
let me
for sure.
bring in Whirly. Whirly, I love that name, Whirly. I don't think I've ever channeled him before.
Oh,
It's the first. I don't think I have. Ooh. Yes, you are your own worst critic. I'm sorry. I had to laugh it out. I'm like, yeah, I know. I love how they call me out all the freaking time too. Yeah.
they really do.
Hmm. You have a fantastic intuition. You just never trust it when you should. You do so much better when you are in the car. You have no doubt of trusting it then. Why do you doubt when you do healings and lives? Bring in the trust, and you will feel so much better and do so much better. When you were at your desk, pretend you were in the car and let that doubt go. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What is it about the car? I will tell you that over the years, through
Yeah.
all of my healing and all of my expansion,
Ooh,
I have received more light bulb moments and more deep integration of
right.
understandings in the car.
Hmm.
I don't drive much now, so they can't get me there. But you know, so many like
Oh,
driving down the road, and all of a sudden you just go, "Oh, that's what that means."
me
It's
too.
from weeks ago, right?
Maybe
But
we're just don't have a whole, I don't know. But
my
yeah, it's
understanding, honestly, is that it's all muscle memory. Like we don't have to really think about what we're
right.
doing because we're not young, so we've been driving a long time,
Yeah.
So it's a lot of it's just muscle memory, and we're more. open. We've
Open.
probably got
That
the
makes
music
sense. Yeah.
on, we're singing, our vibe is raising. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just the atmosphere of where we get. And it's probably one of the only places that I'm confident.
Right. Yeah. Because I know
I
I'm
can
like,
outdrive
oh,
anybody.
even if I'm not driving, I'll be like, oh, watch that car. That car is going to pull out in front of you. This dude's going to cut you off. You
Yeah.
know,
Oh, yeah.
it's crazy. And yeah,
Uncanny. It is
I get,
uncanny. And as a crazy young driver, I used to
oh,
drive really fast on the freeway, and I
mhm,
always knew where everybody was going to go
right.
and when an opening was opening up. And I mean, I was one of those people cussed all the time, I'm sure,
Oh,
because I
yeah.
was a maniac, but I never hurt anybody. But like, I knew, you
Yeah.
know, like,
Yeah. That's
just
me.
knew. And they're
It
like,
is.
that's what we have access to all the
Yeah.
time if we would just allow
I
it.
need to write that note on, put it on my computer so I can remember that. Pretend you're in the car.
Pretend you're in the
I
car, yeah,
love he
because
said
that's
that.
when we're
Yeah.
open, and
Yeah.
maybe flip on a little music, and,
Right.
I think that's a great exercise for any of us who are
Right.
having a hard time trusting the intuition, right?
Yeah. But it's
I
so
might try
funny
that.
how they do call us out like that all the time.
Mhm.
I have to laugh. 'Cause
Yeah, they do, and
yeah.
it's not, like, offensive or anything, it's just like, "Yeah,
No.
I know." They don't tell us anything we don't already know,
At
really.
least I stopped getting the one telling me to quit being petty. So I guess I've
Oh,
improved.
aw. We've all had those moments.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's all part of the healing journey, really. You gotta dig
Yeah.
into
And
why you're
sometimes it's
feeling that
hard
way.
not to. You just have to be petty sometimes.
It's part of the human experience. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we do. You just don't want to get in it and stay in it. That's all.
No.
You can have your moments and be like, okay, I'm gonna let it go.
Right.
I'm not gonna keep
And
going.
I have gotten better with that. But sometimes.
We have our moments. We're not perfect human beings.
A
I mean,
lot
we're
of times I
human.
just think about it. I don't actually do it. So that's a huge improvement for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I don't know. Anyway,
Wow. Well, I guess
oh, what else are we doing?
it must be us today, huh?
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. How long is it? What time is it? Okay, it's almost 11.
No.
Do we have another card? Is there something that you want us to talk about?
Ooh, excuse me.
I just feel like, I think some of the main messages that I have been receiving lately in general is we just have to learn to trust ourselves more. And
Right.
we need to integrate the understanding that we aren't just this physical human being, that there's so much more to
Mhm.
us and to our
Right.
world than we can actually see and tangibly touch. Like, there's so much. And I think you and I have learned a lot of that being
Oh,
connected to
yeah.
Rachel and her teachings. And like, I knew there was more, and I've always known, even as a child, there's
Yeah.
more to this world than what we're doing. But to finally get connected to, more, like, I thought I had a good understanding, but then connecting in with Rachel's teachings and the channeling and all those pieces, it
It's
has brought in so much
it's
more
crazy how much I've
understanding.
grown, and it's like Kim's live. I need to go thank her. I forgot to.
Oh,
Her
I missed it.
reading for me last night, was like, you have found your group with Rachel's group. These are
Yes.
your people. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that is so true, because I
Yeah.
feel
And
like, hey, there's a place I can be me and not
yeah.
worry and learn and grow. And it was amazing. And I
And when
love
we're
how,
done, I'll make sure to put all of the links to Rachel's stuff in there, because I really
yeah.
think it's very beneficial, and she's
Oh, yeah.
so beyond, she's been so beyond her time. She has
Right.
so much built up that is
Oh,
so
no.
helpful and expansive that, uh,
It's, yeah.
her groups and, all her membership is amazing.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. All the going back for years,
years and
all the
years. Yeah.
stuff to learn. It
Yeah.
just,
It's also powerful and
oh,
clear. Anyway, there's our Rachel commercial for you.
love you, Rachel.
She's helped us a lot, gotten us more expansive. Like, I mean, we're both
Right.
very talented. We're both gifted. We're both powerful beings, even though we don't want to really talk about
Right.
that. We are, we both have very powerful energy clearings and healings. And, you
Yeah.
know, we can really help catapult people through tough things, I think,
Right.
In so many ways. But we are also perpetual students. We want to know
Right.
all we can know. And we are super happy
Absolutely.
to be in a class and be learning something new and expanding on anything. Like, I just, if you're drawn to something, I just want to tell people, you want to
Right.
expand your spiritual
I mean,
understandings. If you're drawn to something,
I
do
think I
it.
said this last week. The confidence she gives you
Yeah.
too. I mean, there's no way I would have been on live
Yeah.
months ago, 2 months ago. How hard was it to get me just to do the videos for her channeling class?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, I know. I was all over Joelle. Like, you've got to get on, you've got to do lives, you've got to do videos, you got to do something, you've got to get in your. She's like, I don't want to do videos. And I'm like, why not? You have a great presence. Why
right.
not? Be you. It's okay. But
No
most of the time, it's
but
because we think that we have to go in and be perfect, right? And we're all trying to be, it's just not who we are. You're never going to see a perfect video from either one of us. It's just
God, no.
we didn't want to be perfect.
The only reason my recorded ones are any good is because I'm like, oh shit, that sucked. Let me restart.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't even bother to edit most of the time. I'm just like, whatever, it is what it is.
Right.
I'm human.
I think I should quit too, but yeah. And I love how you said that about us being so much more, because that's pretty much the message I got from that Venusian council this morning. And it's like, I have it scheduled to come out Friday on my YouTube, but it's like one of the things they said was like, we're just as bright as they are, we're beings of light. We look just like them in our natural. And it was like, it was a really cool channel. I'll have to send it to you.
Yeah, humans are so much more than we have any idea.
Right.
I mean,
so much more to us. And it's just so hard to believe after being told the exact opposite, Well, not just one lifetime. We got shit from previous lives that are stuck with us too.
Right. Because Earth's life is hard, and it's been, this life has not been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I will say, to this point. Listen, like, people say, oh, I totally go back to being 10. I'm like, don't you even consider sending me back to when I was 10. Dude, I have overcome a lot of that.
Right.
I don't want to do that. It's so funny. Anyway.
Right.
So I guess we'll sign out. I don't see comments. Hopefully we're not missing anything.
No, I don't see any. Like, I'm on the YouTube page. I always get on there and watch just in case. And
okay, that's fine. It's fine. All is well. So thanks for playing with me today, Joelle.
Oh, you're welcome.
We wish everyone well. Anyone who watches or joins in or what have you. We are on here every Tuesday morning. Well, for me it's morning. It's 10:30 morning.
Afternoon.
Time
12:30 my time.
12:30 Central. And then 1:30 Eastern. So at this point, I think we're sticking with that time for now.
Yeah.
But if, I don't know, at some point we might change it. Who knows? Yeah. Anyway, sending out love to everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Bye.